What's up, guys? It's Hubs again, and this is going to be what is this? One, two, three, four, five. This is the sixth installment in the Unholy Tower series. So in the previous video, I went through Unholy Tower floor 41 to 50, and now in this video, I'm going through 51 to 60. So the first order of business is picking my team, and all I have are Fellness leaders. Okay, I got this guy, D-Fire. He's a real life friend of mine from high school. Like most people I'm friends with are actually like level 150 and above, and if they're lower than that, it's either because I've been friends with them for so long, like when I was actually the same level as them, or because I added them through like Facebook stuff. Um, yeah, so because he is an Earth unit, I'm going to bring an Earth party. I don't know if these guys have any spheres equipped. I don't think so, but again, I'm too lazy to go out and switch them. I don't want to drag on the video too long doing that as well. Like, I'm not even going to change my items to bring like Earth stuff. And then I'm just going to go ahead, straight in, through this dungeon. Um, and maybe we'll talk about some of these Earth units. Or will we? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I really hope we see Xenon again because, I mean, we've seen him twice now in this series. Someone caught him. So he's saying, this is not your playground. I won't allow you to go any further. And again, he can't really stop me because he's terribly weak. So like I've said in previous videos, it doesn't look like these mobs have gotten any stronger from like the first floor. They're still doing like absolutely no damage to me. Again, like Gumi can't make it too difficult, or then all like the low level players are gonna complain. It's not gonna be fun for them, and which is fine for me. Like I don't need this to be a challenge for me because I mean the Goddess Dungeon was actually extremely strong. If you have seen my videos, and if you haven't, you should go check them out. In the same playlist that this video is under, my event, Brave Frontier event dungeon, Vortex Dungeon or something like that. I ran all of the Goddess Dungeons, and I always ran each one with 3 different teams. Now, in the process of making those videos of 3 different teams, the average amount of runs I actually did to get the video done was probably about 5 to 6 runs, probably more like 6. And what would happen in a lot of them is, so I would have my crit team. First of all, crit teams are not guaranteed one-hit teams. I want to clear that up for anyone who's watched this videos and been like, oh my god, he just one-hits them all. No, it's not really always true. If you don't crit, you're not going to one-hit them. If none of your units crit, you only take off like 15% of her HP, or the goddess's HP, which is really unfortunate. Um, so I'm going to say each one of those crit videos where I one-hit them, they took me 2 to 3 tries. Sometimes I got them on my first go, I got lucky. Sometimes it was like my 4th try, and I was like, please, run a number generator. Just let me one-hit her. So I want to clear that up for anyone who was just thinking, okay, crit teams are like the most powerful things ever now. No, those videos are multiple takes to get them right. Um, but wow, why was I even talking about crit teams? Well, something there. But actually, I want to talk about my. Do I want to talk about these Earth units? Not really. There's not too much to say about them. Like, Zelban's a solid unit. I used him a little bit with my Saren team in the last Frontier Hunter. Just because he gives that Earth element boost that you kind of need. Especially if you ran into, like, the stage with 2 really strong Thunder units. So he helped me clear them. But then he ended up helping me clear them too fast, so I didn't get enough points with Sparks. But still a solid unit nonetheless. Ilmina's, I mean, she's your Earth invalidates all negative status element leader. So, I mean, everyone needs to have one of her. She's great for that. Lugina is one of the best arena party leaders right now because his leader skill gives 50% boost to attack and defense for the first 2 turns. So he's basically a Miramasa and a, what do you call it? Like a Royal Shield or something? It's not Exil Shield. I think it's Royal Shield. So you get that effect for 2 turns, which just makes him a really good leader for arena parties. And then we got my Altry. So this is a Guardian Altry. Like, look how much HP he has. I don't think he even has a Medulla gem on. Because I don't think he does. If he did, he'd have like 8,000 something HP. And he's Guardian. So if he's anima, he'd like have like, what, 9,000? Oh, I see why he's so much HP. Because I'm using 2 lances. That's embarrassing. But okay. But yeah, man. That's a lot of HP. He's probably the best healer right now. Because his super Brave Verse. First of all, his normal Brave Verse cures all negative status ailments, and heals you for like a ton of HP. Actually, how much HP does it heal you for? Let's turn it on. Cosmic Radius. Boom. Oh my god, that's like 6,000 HP. That's insane. Okay. Basically, like, one turn heal anybody. Because normally you heal when you have more than 0 HP. And on top of that, he gives you immunity to all negative status ailments for the next 3 turns. Which, in my opinion, makes him the best leader right now. I mean, situationally, you might want to use a Limo instead if you need the defense boost. If not, I mean, man, this guy's good. And then we have good old Lance, starter unit Lance. There's not much to say about him. I mean, he's one of the best Earth leaders right now because he gives that 10% HP boost. Douglas might be a good lead as well because Douglas is like one of the best unit. Well, Douglas is probably the best unit right now in the game just because of his sparks. But I mean, he's only the best unit if you have multiple Douglases. Douglas by himself in a random party isn't that great because he can't sustain his infinite spark potential. But I mean, Douglas is the best unit right now, if you put it that way. I mean, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, why don't I have Douglas in this party right now? He would have been a great unit to show. Well, I mean, you guys have probably seen the previous 2 videos prior to this one, where I used a team of Douglases, and I was running one of the floors, and it took me like triple the time to run it because of how laggy my Douglas was making my phone. But yeah, it was pretty nice. But it looks like, yeah, we did not find Xenon in this floor 51 to 60, which is very unfortunate. But I mean, I guess we got 3 more tries, and if I don't see him in those, I'm probably just going to grind the last stage until I capture him. But yeah, nice. So, ton of items. That's actually not bad. More BB fodder, and that's it for this video. So that was floor 51 to 60. I'm going to end this video now. Remember to like and subscribe. And then we're going to start floor 61 to 70 momentarily. Check out for the next video. Thanks, guys.